Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with Smooks Chen from Taiwan Board Game Design. Welcome, Smooks.
Yeah. Hi, morning, Eric. It's good to see you.
So we are looking today at the Apocalypse of Darkness Warfare, titled by Antler Studio, designed by Shifan Shin,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
hoping you can give an overview of what we're trying to do. This is a cooperative game, and maybe tell us
it's
how we're going to win or lose.
Okay, so it's the story is based on popular comic books in Taiwan. So Enter Studio, they are quite good at doing this kind of cooperation with different field like comics. So it's quite popular now in Taiwan. So in this game, the story is that the demons, the evil spirits, are coming to kill people in the world, and then we try to, as we say, Chinese magician, we try to use spell to defeat the demons, and it's a fully cooperation game, and we will play the leading characters in the comic. So we'll have four characters on the, you can see on the bottom of the camera. So we'll choose one of the character to play. And the leading character is the goddess. We call it Mo Niang, which is the one on the left, on the right. Yes. So one player has to choose that character, and the other players will choose one of the remaining characters.
Okay.
And they have special abilities you can use during the game. And the goal of the game is, you can see in the middle, there are two mission cards. On the left, it's a
right,
seal
with the yellow
of
banners
seal
on
the
them.
darkness on the left. Yeah, a yellow banner. Yes,
They're face up
in the middle. So
yes,
the landscape. So you have to collect enough artifacts from the silver deck. The silver deck give you some artifacts, so you try to search the deck to find the artifacts that you need to win the game. For example, you can see there are two blue artifacts with blue ribbon. So if you can find that in the silver deck, then you solve one of the mission. Okay. So the other one has the yellow ribbon, and there are four of them. Okay. So that's the main goal you try to achieve. Of course, after you collect these artifacts, it gives you a better chance to defeat the boss. So you can see there's a boss. It looks like, whoops.
So the boss card is at the bottom of the stack on the right? It's got the demon there.
Yes, on the right. Yes. So you try to defeat the boss in the end. Okay. So that's the basic idea. You try to search for the artifact and defeat the boss. And in the beginning, everybody will get 4 cards in their hand to start with. And Mo Niang will get some extra help, some extra card. I'll explain that later. So you have 4 cards in your hand, and on your turn, you will draw 2 cards from the yellow deck. The yellow deck are action cards. It's composed of some spell action and some artifacts, some items you can use. So after you draw 2 cards, so Lincoln has a rusty start because he drew 2 monsters. Okay, so the monsters are also shuffled in the action deck. So you sometimes encounter the monster. So when you draw a purple card, any horizontal card, you place them in front of you. So they will attack you in the end of your turn. But if Lincoln, you try to draw another 2 cards to see if you are luckier this time. Any card that are not purple go to in your hand. Yes, perfect. So you got these 2 cards to use. So you can see there's a ribbon on the top left corner. It's the 5 elements, like the gold, the metal, the water. This one is water, and you have gold, the metal. Okay, so you can use this action card to attack the monster. You cast the spell, and some of the card also allows you to do search action. So Lincoln, can you show the card again? One of them has the magnifying glass? Yes, perfect. So you can, on your turn, after you draw 2 cards, you can play as many cards as you wish. So when you play a card with a magnifying glass, then like you play one of your card in your hand, Lincoln. So you get 2 search action. So did you play the card? You show the card again?
Yep.
No, the other one with the magnifying glass.
Right. So he was playing
So
that,
you
and then he was going to
yes,
search or draw 2 more off
yes.
the top.
So you play and you draw 2 cards from the silver deck. So when you
okay.
search, you draw. Yeah. So the artifact is there. So can you show the cards, the silver one? So he searched 2. Oh, you are very good. You searched 2 artifacts. The yellow
Or
ribbon
possibly
one,
the deck is
right?
not shuffled.
So you're so you will put the artifact you got just next to your mission, so you know, oh, you already collect 2 of them, and you need 2 more yellow artifact to complete the mission. Okay, and sometimes you get other different type of cards in the yellow silver deck, but when you do the search action, the only card that matters are the card with the other artifacts. All the other cards are discarded. All the other cards are
Okay.
discarded when you do the search. Okay, so you can keep searching if you have enough card, or you can just use some of the artifact, some of the card action cards. So Lincoln, can you play another card like you previous do, the yellow card, the action card? Yes, perfect. So for this one, you can use that either the top is the red fire spell. You can attack the fire monster, the red monster, or you can use the button. Each card has different abilities. So for this one is more complex, not a very perfect example to start. So for this one, it says you can take 2 hit. So you will do 2 attack check. You are not directly get hit. You will check if you are hit, and after you do
Right.
the hit check, you will have to you can use the ability on the right. So the house means from either in front of you or in front another players. The white and the dark background means yourself
Means
or other
both you
players.
and others. Yes. Yep.
Yes, you can choose from either player, any player. So you remove one monster, the demon, the scroll icon means the demon cards. So you can
Right.
move one demon from any one player to the discard pile. So you are trying to
So the
help
demon,
him to
right.
push away the demon. Okay, so helping each other. So that's one
Right.
type of action. So basically, the action you can do is you move monster around, or you can search, or you can use some ability to give a card to other players, so you can help the other player or protect from the attack from the monster for 1 round. So
Okay.
that's roughly the action you can take. Okay.
Okay.
So
So
if Lincoln
Lincoln,
is happy with
I was going to say Lincoln has 2 monsters in front of him, so he would have to do something or he's going to take
yes.
damage from them. Yes.
Yes. So if he doesn't, because you can show the monster to the audience, the 2 monster you got, because they have strength of 2. So if you can play 2 cards with the spell, any color, because these 2 monsters, they don't have specific color. So you can play any 2 cards with the spell, then you can
But it
defeat
has to
all
be
of
the
them.
same spell.
So you're,
correct?
no, you can use any, because these
Any
2
two.
monsters, they are colorless. Yeah, any 2,
Okay.
as long as your strength is 2. So if you play any 2 of the spell, you can defeat all of them because your spell is very strong. So yes, you play these 2 cards, and you have fire, water, and it combines to kill all the monster with strength 2 or lower. So you can
Okay.
remove these 2 monsters if you play those 2 cards. Okay, but is as an example, if you didn't defeat the monster in front of you, then after you are happy with all the cards you want to play on your turn, the monster will attack you in the end of your turn. So the attack from the monster depends on the red starburst icons. So for example, your monster has 1 starburst. Yes. So when you do the damage check, you will draw cards from the silver deck. So you draw 1 card from the silver deck. So let's see what you got for the damage check. Okay, that's an artifact. So fortunately, you are not hit because it's not a hit card. But unfortunately, this card will go to the discard pile. Although it's an artifact, but because you review that not during a search action, so the card is gone.
Okay.
Okay. So after the if say Lincoln, maybe you draw a few more cards. Say you encounter a big monster, the silver one, silver deck. Let's say you are attacked by several monsters. So they attack you 3 times. So you draw 3 cards. So that's another one. Another one. Do we have a hit? Oh, you are very lucky. You are not hit. So there's red hit card. Maybe you can search one to show. So with a starburst icon. So if you draw, oh, okay, Lincoln, you are hit. So if during the damage check you draw any of these cards, which means you are hit. So you will keep that in front of you. And if any player has 3 damage card, you are out of the game. You are killed, or you will lose you.
Right.
So you try to avoid that from happening. Okay. But before you get 3, you are still in the game, so you can team up with us. Okay, so that's the damage check. So the funny part, I think the beauty of the game design is you mix the items, the artifacts, and the damage in the same deck, and through search action or damage check, you try to optimize the probability in the deck to decide when should I search more because there are more artifacts, or when should I take more damage from the monster because there are fewer hit cards, damage cards in the deck.
Okay.
So I think that's the fun part of this cooperation game.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and so you're trying to pull out the
also,
artifacts you need to pull out the artifacts in order to complete the missions, while at the same time fighting the demons that are on top of the boss.
Yes.
And eventually work your way through the demons in order to defeat the boss. Okay.
Yes.
But the more artifacts you pull out, then of course the percentage of hits will increase in the silver deck.
Yes. Yes. And but also when someone gets hit, the card will be placed in front of the player, so it's also less chance the other player. So it's like a tension building up, but there's maybe 1 or more 2 hit cards in the deck, but should I risk? Maybe I'll die, or I think the probability is low. So I think that's very cool, building up the tension during the game. Yes, there are some more rules, but I don't think I need to cover that because that's too detailed.
Yeah, it gives us a taste of the game. So now we got to look at the Apocalypse of Darkness Warfare from Antler Studio. Thank you very much, Smooks.
Thank you.